Hello class, this is Trent Speck here talking on behalf of MIT 885, the Professional ePortfolio. So a little bit about myself is I am a 2009 high school graduate from Southwestern Heights, went to Dodge City Community College, went to Clinton, Iowa, where I finished with my Bachelor of Computer Science and Mathematics degree and education. Shortly after that, as in like 5 days after, I was hired as a full-time math teacher at Holcomb High School, where I did not have that set up in advance. It was just kind of a coincidence. And I have been there ever since for 4.5 years. I am actually now transitioning to Garden High School, where I will be in the same position, a high school math teacher. And even though I'm moving positions, my professional goals, my personal goals haven't changed. My professional goals is to continue to grow and learn in both the math and technology department, earn my master's degree in instructional technology, become a technology and or math coach at a high school, explore the idea of getting a doctorate degree, and teaching coach at the college level. Some personal goals, though, are continually push myself to being a better leader, teacher, coach, and person. To reach all of my items on my bucket list, eventually become married, have kids, hit all 50 states, travel to at least 4 continents, and much more, such as bungee jumping and ziplining. I'm an adrenaline junkie. For example, here's a picture of myself skydiving. All right. So, and then last but not least, is create a legacy where my family, friends, future wife, and kids will be proud of who I am and how I serve people. So, a little bit more. Since this is a technology master's program, you have to have a technology philosophy. And mine is pretty simple. Mine comes down to, and it kind of says it right here, is technology is something that is ingrained in our students' lives now. Um, back 20 years ago, technology, PowerPoints was pretty exciting, whatever. Well, now that's way past the stage. Now it's like so much more what we can do with technology in the classroom. And with that being said, I think it's a tool that needs to be, utilized and can't become the focal point. Technology can't be the main idea. It has to be a tool used, such as in science, math, etc. And then that is pretty much it. It's pretty good. I take a lot of pride in that. I have pretty strong beliefs on that side of it. And then on my resume, I started the master's program in, let's see, June of 2017 in the summer. I've taken 3 classes in the fall, 3 classes in the last summer, fall, spring, and then this summer, and I will be done in July of 2018. Went to Ashford University. I've only taught one high school, which is Holcomb, and then coached 4 different high school sports and one junior high sport. And then the next section that I want to talk about is the activities evidence section. I have 5 things. I have the professional development plan. I have the professional training videos. I have the presentations, article summaries, and the extra resources. So the professional development plan. This is putting together what I would do to implement technology if I was a technology coach or teacher. And for me, this wasn't pretty easy. I mean, there was a lot of work to it, but I have a strong passion on this because at Holcomb we transitioned from laptops to Google World. So Google has been easy for me for this whole time. But the Garden City high school job that I'm going to, they have iPads, so they don't really know Google. So it takes me through, or it takes you through, and how I would implement it, and trying to get students and faculty on the same page. And it's pretty interesting because I can definitely relate to it because, like I said, Garden City has iPads and not Google World. So next part is training videos. I have 3. I've actually got the Garden City teachers that are going to be my new colleagues. I haven't worked a full day with them yet, but I got them to come in and I got to talk to them. And this is that video right here. The next one is teachers and students, where I brought in 3 students from my old high school. And the last one is a golf course. So the professional training videos on the teachers, that was about Google Sheets, Google Form, and Flubaroo. And like I said, all 3 were new to them. So I got to take them through that. The teacher and students was I teach personal finance and we do a budgeting chapter. So I take them through Google Sheets, which they have a budget form on there. And I have the opportunity to show them how to use it and what to do and give them an assignment on it. So this is during the summer, so of course they don't have this bit an assignment due, but during the school year they have to do 3 different ones and then turn it into Google Classroom. And then last but not least is I have a part-time job during the summer. I work at the golf course. I coach girls and boys high school golf and then work at the golf course during the summer, like I said. But I send them a lot of Google Docs, Sheets, and Forms, working together, creating tournaments, etc. And this is frustrating for them because they do not know the Google world. So I kind of took them through how to use Google and everything behind it. So, and then last but not least, I took them through Google Forms, which they could incorporate that into having surveys and reflections with their golf staff and golf members so they can get feedback. So it was pretty interesting. They were kind of intrigued and kind of asked a lot of questions afterwards, which isn't on here. Like once we were just kind of sitting around and talking, they were intrigued by Google. And I told them that Google is the way to go and how it's always updating and taking it to the next level. So I had 2 things that tied in with my videos. The first was Google World, which is a link right here. It doesn't show up in blue, but this is what I show the golf people, the golf course that was on there. I took them through Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Forms, and Google Slides. So once we talked about that, it's kind of cool slide or presentation that you can follow along. The next one, this one does not is not involved with the videos. This one is a Prezi for the Google Classroom, how to implement it and how to use it. And then lastly, this one right here is what I use for the Garden City teachers, which actually is Google Forms, Google Sheets, and Flubaroo. So here's the data right here. The data is on both of these, and it's pretty cool how I used it for them. So next is the article summary. I did 3 of these. They're all 3 on Google Docs. The first one was assistive technology. The middle one is about flipped classrooms and how they should be utilized. And the last one is about Khan's Academy. I have a really strong opinion on Khan's Academy and how it should be incorporated in any subject that corresponds with Khan's. And it is that awesome. Like I said, being at Holcomb, we had Google Classroom, so I made it easy where it was an easy transition to using Khan's Academy, and it was actually 20% of their grade. But like I said, that's pretty cool. The last section of this is extra resources. In the extra resources, I have 6 YouTube videos, I have online articles, and then I have 4 professional development plans. So the YouTube videos are kind of the first 4 are from the classes I've taken and what I feel strongly about them. They are very good. One is KISA, so Kansas is implementing new standards. Educational leadership, which I'm situational leader and servant leader. This one is Google Sites, how to use it. And then this one is actually the one that I use for the presentation. And then the last 2 are extra ones that I have a strong passion for. The 5 online articles are different types. I mean, it talks about the leadership, it talks about leadership styles, it talks about diversity in schools, and these are all links where you can follow along with them, and it'll take you to a new window. And then last but not least is my professional development examples. Some of these are math, some of these are technology. It kind of just goes back and forth. And then my reflection, my whole experience with technology and the program is right here. I have a strong passion for it. I am grateful for being in this program and all that I've learned I've learned and accomplished during this time in a mere 13 and a half months. But I thank you for your time. I thank you for your patience, and let me know what I can do. But I appreciate everyone that's helped me through this, professors and classmates especially. So once again, I hope this is nice and neat and reflects good organized work. So thanks again.